Darn those demons, they will pay for this. Hello everyone, it's SK95. Welcome back to more Okami HD. Last time, we managed to complete the past, managing to beat True Orochi. And we got ourselves a new divine instrument, the Thunder Edge, allowing us to have access to the elemental brush technique of Thunderstorm at any time we so wish. It's also the 5th tier glaive. In this time though, we're actually going to be heading to Wawku Shrine because Oki decided to open the door. However, before we do that, there's one particular thing I want to get before we head off to that spring. That dang shrine. There is a Nirvana right next to the actual entrance. If you manage to go this way and jump down, all the way down, there's a diamond rock. Diamond rocks, however, kind of don't have the ability to be power slash. See? They kind of just get affected, but nothing. So, if you power slash this rock, it actually leads to a hole, leading straight to an item area we need to get to. Now, before you do this, I'm going to warn you right now. Need to have 360,000 yen. Otherwise, you will not be able to complete this. So, otherwise, yeah. If you don't have it, you're kind of screwed. So, let's take these up. Praise, because we don't need to worry about this. And we're honestly getting very close to the end of this game, because frankly, it's actually very close to being the end. And honestly, I'm very glad that we're near close to done. No offense to the game, I love Okami HD, but there are some things that drive me insane, and the next dungeon is going to do that to me. You guys advise me to help those who toss in some money. Anyway, nothing good ever comes out of too much money. I'm going to collect your buying soul and toss them in. Yeah. Let's just spend the maximum amount. And you have to do this 3 times every single time. Otherwise, we're not going to have the amount. Let's go this one. This will also lead us to the final upgrade for our divine abilities of the special attack that we've had in the beginning of the game. I think you know which one that is. Diamond rocks can't be broken except for one thing. Tachigami's back. Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. Only a heart as pure as your own can pierce the darkness. I, Tachigami, can sense purity and light flowing from within you. Thanks to you, my power has again reached its peak. You can now easily slash through anything you desire. Power Slash has now reached level 3. But if Power Slash got even more powerful? Does that mean you can cut stuff? Cut even harder things than before? Boy, I can't wait to try it out. Yeah, you can. For example, Power Slash 3 is now available to us. Power Slash 3 is the hardest hitting Power Slash in the game. And since it's only using 1 ink pot compared to the triple cherry bomb, it's a lot more useful in battle. The damage output on the Power Slash level 3 is also far higher. So, also, this allows us to actually cut down those diamond rocks we couldn't cut before. Diamond rocks are actually special. Encounter any of them in the game, by the way, and I'd recommend going for them, because guess what? This diamond rock has a lucky clover in it that no matter what, will always give 50 praise for it. And also there's monkeys here. Ooh. Who are on a ledge. I don't know how. Whatever. I gotta go back to Wawku Shrine because, unfortunately, you have no way of climbing up there unless you just go back to Wawku Shrine by walking. Plus, we can check on Lechku. So, yeah. Sadly, we're on ice, and you know fully well that ice physics sucks. So, ice physics suck in general, and it does show a lot. You're going to have to get comfortable with the ice physics. Otherwise, you're screwed. Your acceleration while ice running is very bad. Running on it has a lot of issues as well, so I'll make this outright. They will drive you insane in the next dungeon, and believe me, they will. And Lika's now doing the volcanic incantation. She'll freeze to death praying in the middle of a storm like this, but there's nothing we can do. Hang in there, Lika. If only we could be some help to Lika. I feel so powerless. Please, Lika, we're all counting on you. Make Esifuji erupt before the sun disappears. Let us go on that objective. Now, I'm going to one thing, a recommendation of going there. Make sure you have at least some things done. What I mean by this, get comfortable with brush techniques that you need to use, and as well as get used to mechanics that you haven't used in a while. For example, the techniques you're going to be using a lot more in that dungeon is going to be the Veil of Mist technique. Yeah, you're going to use it way more than you used to use it before. Despite being battle-wise, it's a great ability. I don't really use Veil of Mist often because at first it burned through my ink, until now I can actually just spam it rapidly. So let's actually head into this doorway. What does he have to say? Hey, Gramps, don't overdo it now. Those demons will do you in if you don't cut this out. Leave me be. If I'm not able to recite the volcanic incantation, then I'll utter a prayer to shut the gate. Yeah, but doesn't seem to be working, does it? It does not. So let's actually head inside. We're really gonna go through there, Ammy? The ruins of the Wawku Shrine lie within Estafuji. It's a strange place discovered by the people of Wetkeper long ago. At the peak lies an altar with the statues of the twin demons. And the trail up there is littered with odd contraptions. The twin demons are known as Lechku and Nechku. Their altar statues came to life and terrorized this land long ago. They were defeated and imprisoned by a legendary Ohana hero. But it seems that they've broken free and are once again wreaking havoc. This can't just be a coincidence. I mean, remember what that No Good Ninetales said? You know, something about Yami, ruler of the land of the darkness? I don't know exactly who this Yami character is, but all sorts of strange things started happening once Orochi returned. Thanks, Susanoo! Who knows if this mountain shrine has anything to do with all that, but I think we need to be extra careful this time. Welcome to Wawku Shrine, one of the last dungeon of the game. Last main dungeon. And cannons! I don't think they're here to greet us. Wait a sec, Ammy. See those cannons over there? I'm not so sure they're here to greet us. Let's just take it slow and easy. When you say slow and easy, you want a Veil of Mist immediately, because they will shoot cannonballs at literal no vision speeds. If you don't do this, you're gonna get smacked. Power slash them back, and the cannons are automatically destroyed, allowing you to get through safely. You can do the fleet foot technique in order to move forward faster and actually manage to, avoid needing to have to deal with ice physics. But I'll say outright, it's never that easy. So there's chests under each one of them. On the left chest of the left cannon, this contains a stray bead of the Wawku Shrine. There's 3 stray beads in this shrine to collect, and we need to collect all of them on our first trip. Because as much as I can go back here if I want, I don't want to come back here. Ruby tassels sells for a lot. We've seen other tassel items. These sell for a lot as well. So remember what I said about the Thunder Edge? It has the ability to use Thunderstorm at any point that you want. So yeah, really dang good to have. Also dang key door. Yeah, shut up. Now ice physics here are going to be something you're going to have to get used to. As you plainly say, I have a hard time moving and these things start cracking. Kind of similar to Zelda Thunder. Anyway, bring into similar enemies you haven't seen in a while. Wind. And there you go. And now I got more demon bang to this. Yeah, these are very, very easy enemies after you get the Thunder Edge. At tier 5, you're pretty much going to be obliterating normal enemies. So, yeah, you're going to be using Inferno also a lot in this dungeon. And believe me, you will. Also, stalactites that will fall on your head. Power Slash will automatically force them down, so you might as well just do that instead in order to deal with them. That way you don't have to deal with them later. Use Inferno on these to get rid of them permanently. Excuse me. Thank you. Alright, we're good. We can actually move. I am frozen in midair! It takes a true god in order to freeze in midair. Yeah. Anyway, these are quite important. But first, let us make these things burn. Now, this is actually what's known as a scale. A divine scale, I'm very precise, but when you do that, one of the panels opens up. What the? Is this some kind of game or something? Are we supposed to balance against the weight of the other side? Well, in case you haven't noticed, I don't win a ton. Yeah, you're like, what, point pound or something? Grab these plants that are actually shrunken down in order to get You want to place one at a time. Now, if you want to actually carry all three of them, you can. You can power slash one of these tree, and it will shrink it down to its base state. Now, you're probably easily understanding. What are you supposed to do with these small plants? They can't weigh much. Well, you can bloom them. When you bloom them, it essentially reaches their max weight. Just match the weight, and you'll be good. Now, here's an ice ball right there. We can actually get across. It's similar to the fireball back in the Orochi Cave stronghold of Moon Cave. Sadly, as the same thing implies, if you touch it, you're getting frozen. No, I'm actually serious. You're getting frozen. Literally. Just use the wind variation that allows you to push it forward, and you'll be good. Otherwise, you cannot move this thing forward. There we go. This causes the gate to finally open, revealing the key. And as you know, in this game in particular, unlike the other versions of the game, for the HD version, you basically get the key and it automatically just teleports back to your mouth no matter what. Kind of weird. Anyway, Vengeance Slip, yeah, very useful, but I wouldn't say it's all that useful. Anyway, let's just bring the key and bring us to where we need to go. We just need to throw this in the door and we'll be good. There is about one new enemy in this dungeon. And only once, it's one of the most annoying enemies in the game. I'll also recommend, if you're going after that enemy, make sure you have the technique that allows you to cause rain. Otherwise, water is pretty much obsolete for you. There are other techniques as well. I recommend getting all the bonus techniques as well, but regardless of that, let us just open this door with this key. Now we can actually get across, and it's a frozen ice block. Burn it with Inferno. And now we have a waterway. Thankfully, I'm a god of water. Anyway, we can actually raise ourselves upward with water spout. There is a chest that you saw back there, and while I can grab it, I'm going to grab it on my way back down, mainly because it's a bit easier to grab, because I can't see diddly around here. And I know for a fact I can't get it from this direction. Because even the double jump won't reach it. Let's see where we are before we try to jump down. I'd like to think we're at the same level. Wait a minute, I remember now. No, I remember now, I remember now, I remember now. Okay. Okay. There is a catwalk statue right there. Let's go and grab it. Oh, I can make this easily. You gotta be careful you jump, by the way, because as you know fully well, you're gonna get smacked if you're not careful. There was a chest right there, and I need to grab it. So I'm gonna just use my double jump in order to do it. I missed. So, yeah, I want to grab that chest first. So I'm going to try grabbing it. This is going to be a bit convoluted, though. I know I can't reach it up there, but I can, however, use Water Spout to try to get to there. So, let's see. There was that small edgeway that I could not do anything with. And there, just over here and dash. Okay, good. I think Cherry Bomb works in this wall. No, I was wrong. Massive wrong, actually. Alright, good, made it. Now, I could have sworn you can actually trick this out, but I think you can. Let's see. Honestly, this one is a bit more convoluted for me to grab. I remember grabbing this once, and I didn't like grabbing it again. Because you can't grab it on this side because there's an invisible barrier that will literally send you to your pit of death. And believe me, the pit of death is never a fun thing to do. Catwalk will actually help you out get up here, but you need to get up here anyway, so... Okay, Ammy's on here. And of course, more cannons. I can never catch a break with these things. More cannons, and you know what that means? That means one thing alone. And one thing alone will be me being shot at and crying in pain. Yeah, shut up. You're basically going to be spamming this a lot more, so you got to Veil of Mist in order to get on these platforms. And if you don't Veil of Mist constantly, you're getting smacked by a cannonball. I'm not joking, by the way. That's actually going to hurt a lot when you get smacked. Wait. Okay, made it. I see another one. No. When it's charging, you want to do the Veil of Mist technique. Otherwise, you're getting smacked in the face. See? And I believe that was the last cannon, at least. Well, I pressed the switch. Pressing the switch will stop them permanently, meaning we can actually go up and down at any point we wish. Thankfully. Now, I believe this was a center area that was used primarily for one particular purpose. That chest cannot be gotten until later in the dungeon, so we're not going to bother with it right now. We have a golden gate and a save mirror. Man, they're being a little bit worrisome. Let's use the save mirror first. And just continue on to the door. Oh, great. Treadmill. Ammy, I don't think she needs exercise. Let's use Veil of Mist. Now we can use Veil of Mist again to slow this down. Good. Ironically enough, Veil of Mist is easier to activate than freaking Tornado, because apparently 3 lines the system has trouble with. Trutani Pottery sells for a lot. What was the most expensive selling item before we managed to encounter the dang silver pocket watch? Inferno! This gains a Sapphire Tassels, which sells for a lot. You're getting a lot of your money worth around this area, so yeah, pretty good. Igloo enemy right here, Igloo Turtle. Right. Ironically enough, it's very easy to deal up as soon as you do that, and you're good. Now let's start our attack. There we go, and now we just use Fire Burst to completely give our floor finisher. Great. Now you're going to be running into a lot of more good stuff. I like keeping Reflector as a sub-weapon because, frankly, in terms of damage, it's average, but at the same time, it's one of the better weapons that has a sub-weapon because it protects you against any attack that hits you. And Ammy will automatically defend herself. And if the enemy's small enough, she will suplex them. For love of Materasu, work. Thank you. I have enough praise for this. I'm going to actually increase my HP. And my HP is now full. I do not need more HP ever again. That means I just have 2 more units of HP left. That means I have 4 more Sun Fragments left to go. Now, these may be regular spiders, but they're not. Stop! Stop on me! See those glowing red beasts? Those are flame spiders. They resemble a blocking spider or a platform spider. But as you can see, they'll burn you real good if you touch them. Let's play it safe, okay? You might get hurt if you try to hit your ride like you usually do. They also have the ability to be affected by Inferno. See? You use Inferno on any sort of ice platform can actually melt them entirely. This does help you get past the area and actually makes you a little bit easier to deal with enemies. But besides that, I wouldn't say outright these players are good to deal with. Now, the ice platforms themselves, themselves are a pain in the butts. Also, I'll be right back because I think I know what's coming up. And my muscle memory on this enemy's floor finisher is kind of bad. Well, I found out it's floor finisher and I can't even use it even if I wanted to. Alright, let's go. The last enemy in the game, regular enemy, is Great Tengu. Its floor finisher is something we don't have yet, so we're not going to bother. It is one of the most aggressive monsters you'll encounter. It can drop directly in bank for a full item, but we don't have it. So instead, we're going to charge our attack, slam into it, Veil of Mist, charge our attack, do it again, and it's down. Very easy to deal with. Honestly, tier 5 weapons are pretty much too powerful. I remember one time I accidentally managed to kill this thing in like 2 turns. It's stupid. Now we know where the dang cause of this is. It appears that the blizzard, instead of being from Lechku Nechku, in fact, is from this contraption. Turn off the contraption, we'll be good. Ammy, look! Check out this big contraption. It's got a nasty blizzard blowing right out of it. Can you believe those no good demons? I can. They're trying to turn Chameleon into a giant ice cube with this thing. We gotta stop it now, Ammy. Your technique should be up to the task. I mean, this contraption doesn't look all that complicated. Yeah, but there is a catch to this. You have to burn that area in order to make the lever completely available to hit you. If you hit the lever, it causes it to stop kind of like a dang slot machine. However, we don't know the combination now, do you? So, there is actually a trick to that combination. Cherry bomb that wall, which, ironically enough, is some reason big. And it leads to a Hey, Ami, check out these huge pattern carved on the floor. There's also a curse tree here, but let's be honest, we're not here for the curse tree. And it's about to throw at my face while I'm looking at the pattern we can see. Nice try, sucker. I wasn't born yesterday. Apparently my brush skills were. So this pattern is actually important. Whoa, this looks like a really old pictograph or something. I know it takes a load of skill to convey meaning through art, but this pictograph takes that to a completely new level. So yeah, this pictograph you want to keep an eye on. In fact, I'd recommend taking a picture of any sort of device you have, even the Switch camera function, because frankly, this is actually important. You need a match where the eyes are located based on what the line says. You cannot time this normally. However, if you use Veil of Mist, you can time it a lot easier. Hey! Thank you. I don't rank enough for some reason that counted. Right? Gotta wait a little bit. Okay. There we go, Veil of Mist. And now, Power Slash. Very good. 3 Power Slashes, all the eyes lock onto the same direction you need to get. Now the seal is broken and this weird thing is now stopped. Ah, the blizzard's gone. Finally. Now this was the source of the blizzard, and you're probably thinking, what? Them things are never easy. Look, I think it's here. That's the 13th and final brush technique you've lost. We finally found it. The last of the 13 brush techniques is one of the powers of the last elemental abilities. This also is the brush technique that was the full finisher of that great Tengu. However, I'll be blunt, this technique is not gotten very early, so you're not going to use it as often. He's a bull. He's charging. Ah, Matarasu, origin of all that is good, mother to us all. In your absence, I took shelter here, only to become trapped. Beings of evil defile the world with impurity and darkness. Like a mighty snow flurry, I, Okami, god of ice, have returned. I grant you the ability to freeze your foes to absolute zero. I am the last of the 13 gods you sought. You now possess the power to put an end to the evil forever. The 13th and final brush god is Okami, the god of ice. You know what this means, Ami? You've now recovered all the brush techniques you lost. Huh? Whoa, check out Okami, Ami. Now this device was not just a item that spreads blizzard, it's also a horror. The Tier 5 Bang Reflector is now ours to get all the brush techniques. Your old reflector is no longer part of your cutscenes anymore. This reflector resembles the sun itself. You obtain Divine Instrument, Solar Flare! The main weapon of Shiranui. Well, I guess that's it. We found the long-awaited 13th and final technique. Okami's blizzard power can freeze any monsters to bone. A fitting power to top off the rest, like icing on a cake. Hey, check out that flame spider over there. It'll make a perfect first victim. Place your brush on a mass of ice to harness its power, and then draw a line to the flame spider. Do that, and the power of ice should rush into your brush. Go ahead, give that bone-chilling brush technique a try. Let's activate that technique and freeze it solid. Haha! That no-good flame spider is frozen solid. So that's the power of Blizzard, the final brush technique. At last, I've seen all 13 of your techniques. The 13 celestial brush techniques. The power of the gods. Well, the celebrations are just gonna have to wait. The first order of business is to getting out of here alive. I mean, what use will all the techniques be if I'm dead? Now, don't go do anything stupid and get us killed on me. I'll try not to, Issun. I'll try not to. Now, Solar Flare is unique. Like Thunder Edge, it has the ability to produce fire no matter where the direction is. For example, right here. You can burn pretty much anything to the ground and it will be very easy to use. So, I'll be blunt, the technique, Solar Flare itself is not as powerful yet as you may hear because, as you know fully well, we don't have a certain thing. And I just burned things that were supposed to be freezing objects. And no. I just overzealous there. Well, okay. Okay, I can make it. Okay, we're good. This as another stray bead. Very good. Future Me is already taking care of this. But maybe I should give Future Me a break and not even count him anymore. Whatever the case, Solar Flare is not as strong as our Thunder Edge right now, but it is faster than Thunder Edge. Of course, it being our sub-weapon is gonna... Reflector have a sub-weapon is gonna be a little bit awkward. I might as well put the dang Solar Flare Thunder Edge on the reflect weapons because I'm gonna need to. Now we gotta do this contraption again and slow them down, otherwise we're gonna get literally sent flying, and that's not fun. Hey, look, a familiar face. If you stunned it, it's actually stopped entirely. Wow, that's easy. Yeah, these sub-weapon blades can be extremely dangerous if you know what you're doing. The charge attack takes a while, but once you fully charge, you're pretty much solid to destroy everything. And of course, there was dead spirits in those pots. Flame Spider again, how typical. One of these days, Flame Spider, you'll realize that your existence is pointless. You can't do anything with that door, by the way, do not bother. So instead, let's head this way, and in fact, more Flame Spiders are blocking our path. Of course, as much as I'd like to go the regular path, we all know that there's secrets hidden in any dungeon. So let's head into the top and do a double jump here. Okay. Okay. I think I can actually chase it. Okay. Let's try this again. First, get the chest that's up top here. This is a white porcelain pot, sells for a lot. Very good. It was the next selling item after that, but I believe this is not where I need to be. Now, unfortunately, because I did this, I gotta climb all the way back up. So, Future Me, you know what you're doing. Oh, that took so long, Future Me. What were you doing? I'm pretty sure right now Future Me is upset at me. I'm pretty sure. All right. Gotta jump up here quickly and do okay, back to square one again. Be right back again. How many times can I fall to the bottom of the area and go? Viewers, you understand. No one understands my pain. Nobody. All right, let's try a third time to blasted charm. Freaking spider. Okay, made it. This item is a stray bead, which is what we need. I was hoping for this. Let's see if Wawku Shrine. That was all the stray beads in Wawku Shrine. I don't have to come for any more. I know where all they are, and we're good. Use Inferno on this ice block over here. We can get across in a little bit. However, I distinctly remember there being something on there, but I guess I was wrong. Vine with me! And now it's time to catwalk again, because we gotta climb all the way up. Ammy, camera. Let's do that. Instead, we need to make sure we actually are up. Let's use the catwalk to climb up. Hey, Flame Spider. You're now... No. Okay, game. Sure. The downside of this reflector is the fact if you touch it yourself, you're basically not freezing anything, and in fact, just causing everything to go on fire again. Not fun. If you want to get these... Nice try. Nice try, game. I saw that. I was ready for that. Okay, that time I wasn't ready for that, and now the ice is gone. I gotta wait for it to respawn. Yeah, Ammy, I'm well aware. I messed up. Screw you. Froze that stupid spider. Ay. I don't like why it does that. Whatever. We're done with that. By the way, that Tengu can also have a Chaos mode, but its Chaos mode is significantly worse. I'll be outright. It's significantly worse. It goes through godhood. Anyway, so we just have to do these platforming again and slow down time, otherwise we're falling to our deaths. Never fun! No. Thank you. Dang game. Having fun at my dang expense again. I hate it when you do that. Alright, Inferno of the Ice, thankfully. And this just paints a map, which is in the beginning rather than the very end. Thank you. I don't know why they took that long to do that. Whatever. Surprisingly enough, even though they're going opposite directions, it's weird. Now, you have to aim the camera right, or if you have the Fire Burst technique, you can just use Fire Burst to obliterate it. There we go. See? Very easy. Downside, you waste a lot of ink doing that. Unless you have the golden ink pots, you're waiting about a mere minute. Let's jump over here, and then jump over here. There's a fire wheel that's literally trying to stop us, but let's use freezing. There we go. Very good. We're actually done with that. And there's a scroll over here containing an enemy that we familiarly fought in the past. Dobru. Of course, Dobrus are very annoying. There we go. Power slash it, and we get 40 thanks for just killing it. There we go. Very good. And I recommend finding these guys because, 1, you won't fight them very often. 2, they have the most new things out of all the enemies, so you might as well do it anyway. Now, this is a weird little ice wind, isn't it? Whoa, whoa! Why do you always have to be so reckless? You keep telling me to leap without looking. I mean, open your eyes for a ball. There's a big old hole in there. You better be more careful. I'm too young and handsome to die. Hey, look, this pit's all got sparkly stuff in there. There's a reason for this. Use Blizzard to make platforms. Of course, this thing is very, very, very picky about where the platforms are, so be careful. Thankfully, though, you can actually do the other direction as well. I fell to my death. Thanks, game. Thanks a lot. Now, can I stop missing? Thank you. I wanted the third blasted thing. Thanks a lot, game. Alright, we gotta keep moving quickly because these things actually do vanish eventually, and I do not like it. There's trees here that are actually very annoying. Alright, now that, and that. There's actually some trees around here you gotta be careful of. Especially when there's a lot of dang platforming you need to do. Platforms, you can actually use these to climb up. Very good. However, they're ice physics, which is infinitely worse. I really, really, really don't want these things. No. Saw that. Nice try. Free praise. There's only these trees around this area, so we might as well get them. We need to burn these things, otherwise I cannot see where the thing is going to come. There we go. Hey, tree. Hey, tree. There we go. Free praise. Hello, tree. You can bark at it, and actually it will get aggressive immediately afterwards. It's hilarious, actually. And the last one being free praise. But there's no more chests in this area, so let's just run. By that, I mean fire. Fire room, of course, not odd to figure out, and now Veil of Mist immediately. This cannon fires 2 cannonballs at once, so be careful because these golden cannons are actually not capable of doing this code except for... Actually, it missed. Odd. Alright, whatever. Use win again and get past. No one takes 2 hits, but whatever. Charging my attack at the Dobru. Wow, that was easy. Yeah, the full power of the Blasted Thunderglaive at maximum with a Gold Dust enhancement is stupid. So, yeah, that's... Why did I say it like that? So, yeah, that's pretty much a big thing. And there's another cannon. And, of course, always multiple cannons. The Golden Cannon, however, has 2 needs to be destroyed, not 1. You destroy it once, but you gotta do it twice in order to get the cannonball back at the opponent. See? Do it twice, and you're good. Careful the eye. Ammy, no. Ice physics, why are you my enemy? All right, there we go. And we have a golden gate with another save mirror on it again. Why? I will never know. Anyway, I think I'm going to save now. And we're going to stop here for now. Next time on Okami HD, we will be heading more through the Wawku Shrine and trying to find the demons themselves. See you all next time.